Danse, Nitigasung Gayaski Sigiswim. Violet Duncan, Buffalo Dreamer, A Dream of Finding Home. It had been 3 days of relentless wind and freezing temperatures. On the first day, I could hear them calling out for me from their dog sleds, but I had planned for this and secured myself with a rope high in a tree. They would never think to look there, I hoped. I couldn't bear to get caught. I would never go back to the isolation bin. I examined my travel sack. My big loaf of bread was gone, even though I planned to only eat half of it by now. But whenever I took a few bites, I couldn't stop. I tried to eat slowly. The food felt so good in my mouth, but my stomach wanted more. I needed to ration better if I was going to make it home. My apples were a little bruised, and I still had another small loaf of hard bread, some cheese, and a bag of peanuts left. The night sky was extra dark without stars as I made my way across the landscape. When I heard the thunderclouds rolling in, I prayed, "Not now, Thunderbird Spirit, wait just a few more hours for your storm. Please hear me, my relatives. I need more time." I tightened my boots, pulled my hat down, and adjusted the wool blanket over my shoulders, continuing my night of travel. I tried to remember where I saw an old barn with a caved-in roof when I was taken years earlier. If I could make it there by morning, I might be able to find a place to hide there, and I'd be able to get a good sleep. Fortunately, I'd always been a good navigator. When we would go hunting in the winter, me, Dad, and Uncle used to follow the moose tracks for days before we'd find him. They would be so lost with which way we came that they needed me to bring them back home. Carries memory like the great Buffalo Nation, Dad would say. This one will always find her way home, my Buffalo Dreamer. I used to love hearing my name, Buffalo Dreamer. They changed it to Mary at the school. First, I was number 426. Then they said I was Mary. The wind started to pick up as the sun broke through the horizon. Just ahead, I could see the small barn with the falling roof that I had hoped to be finding. My legs were heavy and tired, and I ached all over, but seeing the barn re-energized me. When I made it to the barn, I found a pile of hay in the loft and collapsed onto it. Thunderbird rippled outside and shook the roof above me. I smiled sleepily. Thank you, Hai Nanaskelman, Thunderbird Spirit, for hiding my foot tracks. Hi.